Hey everyone, welcome back to another Remnant 2 video, and boy do I have some great news today. So this is going to be version 3 of my medic healing build. Not the healing shield, but just a good old healing reviving medic. And the devs at at Gunfire Games, man, they did a fantastic job with this patch. So I'm going to show you guys my build, and it has been proven, tested all last night against the final boss in Apocalypse mode, and I am like 4 for 4 already. And this build slaps, and I'm going to show you guys so you could also help your friends out in completing Apocalypse. So let me get right into it. I'm still going Medic as the prime class with the healing shield, and this time, because they buffed Summon's health, I went back to the dog, to the handler. So you could rock support dog, guard dog, or attack dog. Again, it's preferential, so whatever you guys like and prefer. Rocking full Lido still. I'm gonna go over my relic, so still using the resonating heart. And for the 3 fragments, armor, health, and damage reduction. Now that they fixed the values of DR, I have about very close to 70% total DR, and the maximum that is displayed correctly now is going to be 80%. So even if you go higher than 80, it's not going to make a difference. Um, for the gun, this is up to you. This is all preferential, but the mods I suggest at least is Song of Ephyr, because not only that it applies slow in a very large radius, it'll proc slow, but it'll proc damage reduction for the enemies as well. This is good for boss battles and just mobs and mob clear entirely. And I'm using the Bulldog. Again, you can use this combination of Bandit and Song of Ephyr with any gun you guys want. And I'm also going to show you the boss, for the last boss. I'm going to show you what I would use. And I would switch to the Wrangler, and I would put Fargazer and Twisting Wounds, because a lot of the perks that the last boss has, it could be Regenerator, Empathy, Drain. So you want to put Bleed on it so he doesn't heal as fast. And for the second weapon, I love the Nebula. This is just good as a handgun. The Nanoswarm is great. It'll help, and I have Harmonizer, so it'll proc up whatever primary weapon mod you're using for your long gun. And then for the last boss, I would switch to the Enigma because it helps to deal with the balls that he spawned, and I would put Extender on there so you can shoot for longer. For the rings, I'm going to go over 2 different amulets, and we're just going to be swapping out 1 amulet and 1 ring because of just preference. So what I like is Nemu's Ribbon, which increases the relic healing effectiveness by 50%, and when you look at the Resonating Heart, on use regenerates 82.5% of max health. I guess there was a key feature I've missed with the medic, which I understand now. So the more health you have, the better your heals are gonna be. And I've tested this with the last boss, and my, what a difference from having 150 health with the Mudtooth Elixir to having almost 220 health. It makes a huge difference. So for the rings, I have Burden of the Divine, because you're healing yourself so much faster because you have more health. So 82% of max health over 5 seconds is basically gonna be much faster than trying to heal 150 health in 5 seconds. So the fact that you heal more to yourself, then 50% of that will go to your allies because of Burden of Divine. I have Seal of the Empress, which increases your max health by 20 and reduces max stamina by 10, which is fine, because when we roll, I'm going to show you 2 different things to do with the rolling. Dead King's Memento increases health by 15%. I also have the Mudtooth Tonic, and also the 15% mythic health fragment. So the max health right now with this build is 218.5. And for the last ring, Bright Steel Ring, this gives us the fastest evade. However, even though it gives you the fastest evade, you're still gonna get 75% cost stamina penalty, as if you were fat rolling. So you're still gonna lose that much stamina. So an alternative, if you guys want, you can switch out Nemu's Ribbon for the Red Doe Sigil, and switch out Bright Steel Ring for the Ring of Omens, and now you're gonna have the Misty Dodge, and it will not affect your stamina whatsoever. You can literally disregard it, and it'll just cost health instead of stamina, which is fine because once you proc Resonating Heart, you can just, you know, dodge all you want and you're gonna heal it back up. However, the relic healing effectiveness is gonna get a 10%, is gonna take a 10% dive. But again, preference, it's not that big of a difference, but again, I really like Nemu's Ribbon and Bright Steel Ring. So basically, if you're gonna run this loadout, just dodge when you really have to. Other than that, honestly, you can just tank as many hits as possible, including the last boss. Even the AoE one-shot, not a one-shot anymore with this build, that's for sure. For the traits, Fortify, Kingship, Triage, Vigor, Spirit, Expertise, Spark Skin, Revivalist, and Glutton. So I find this to be very strong. I cannot wait. If they give us 10 more trade points, you can either put it in Endurance so you can roll more, or you can put it on Untouchable so you'll have more of a invulnerability window. Other than that, I think this is very strong. I've done the last boss, like I said, multiple times already on the hardest difficulty. I know a lot of you ask, oh, upload a video. I will. I'm going to do a couple runs, and I'll upload one of those videos for you guys so you can see the build in action. But other than that, this is the build. It's super strong now. The devs really scaled Apocalypse to be, you know, doable now instead of just being a master at dodging, honestly. So this is the build, guys. Try it out. I'm sure you're going to have a blast with this build. Catch you in the next video.